What's cracking, everybody? It's gonna be my second video of the day. Probably the first one I put out because YouTube's trying to demonetize me again as usual, but this one's going out for sure. So the other day I did that video. It was the second video I did on Big U, right? It was the one, I think it's called Let the Brothers Speak on Big U, and it was a live that was on Nate Dogg 916's channel. I did not know the brother's name that was on there with him. My bad. Dirty Weather 916. What's cracking, homeboy? I just today saw the video that Dirty Weather put out. I'm gonna try to link the video in my description in case I forget, because I'm at work. I actually left my break earlier than I'm supposed to because I wanted to put this out. I wanted to record this, right? If I forget to link the video, go get on, you're already on YouTube, search Dirty Weather 916, click on the video called Big U Lied About One Thing. I'm probably, if I get a chance, because it probably won't upload this video until I'm home, and if that's the case, I'm probably gonna add Dirty Weather onto this video and let you guys judge for yourself. You know, you know, I'm thinking about it, doing this other video, and it's basically on the tip of, you know, everybody wants a hero, and I see that no matter what, if it comes from me, it's bullshit because I'm a Mexican from down south. When I play the stuff what the brothers are saying themselves that were in the joint, is it possible or not? Even what they say, somehow it's a conspiracy. But I would like to put a clip of Dirty Weather on here, so you can hear what he has to say. He exposes another lie of Big U's. It is what it is, man. But this video is just to shout out Dirty Weather. Thank you for keeping it real. Big Nate Dogg, thank you for keeping it real. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate your realness and your honesty. And I ask all my subs, go ahead and subscribe to both of them channels. If nothing else, make sure you go and check out that video again. It's Dirty Weather 916. The video is Big U Lied About This One Thing. It's an eye-opener. The beginning of that video, there's some TikTok stuff that he has on, but make sure you watch the whole video and give it a like, man. With that, I'm out.
Shout out all my subscribers, shout out the Dirty Nation, and shout out everybody that been rocking with the Dirty Nation from the beginning. So this video, I'm telling you, if I ain't never been blindsided, I was blindsided tonight when I was doing my live, and I was discovered that content that me and the homie Nate made was used against Big U, right? And here's the thing about liars. Like, when you lie once, sooner or later you're gonna lie again. And it takes a motherfucker with some balls to call a G-ass nigga a liar. Balls. So I'm gonna tell y'all, before I even get into anything, like, the only thing I don't know Big U, but I was in Salinas Valley when he was in Salinas Valley, and I was very active in Salinas Valley, and I hit every yard in that pen. So the only problem that I had with him is that when he went on, was it Vlad? I think it was Vlad. And he said that the night Tupac got killed, he got a phone call on his cell phone, right? In 1996, on the streets, motherfuckers still had pagers. So I knew off top, because that was impossible, because I hit Salinas Valley in 97. Phones wasn't heard of in Salinas Valley until the 2000, at least 2002, 2003. So that was highly impossible. That's the only problem that I had, right? And I stood on that. I stood on that. That's it. Other than his presence in the community and things like that, Hey, man, I ain't got nothing against Big U. I just call bullshit on that right there. So then you fast forward, and this knocked out 32 Mexicans in a riot. So from what I seen is that I think that was a personal conversation between them two. And Wack, in the mind of Wack 100, that was probably some legendary shit. Because hell the fuck no, you're not gonna hear that shit every day. You don't hear that every day. A nigga knocked out 32 Mexicans. What? Let me explain something to you. In Salinas in 2005, going into 6, me and the homie was, Solano. Me and the homie was up on the wall, and 5 Mexicans came around the corner under escort by 1 police, and it was me, the homie, and some other people. But really it was like 4 of us, but them 2 was old niggas. And them Mexicans broke the escort and got on us. What? Mexican ran at me, all I seen was a blade. But instead of standing there, I ran at his ass. When I ran at him, I got to swinging and I slipped. When I slipped, he got on top of me and he got to trying to slice my face, but I had his hands. But I was on the ground like this, fighting this motherfucker up off of me. Next thing you know, cousin him that was in front of 5 building came down and got them motherfucking Mexicans up off of me. And we did our thing. But really, like, if cousin them didn't come and save me, nigga, I was done. Like, done. How do I know I would have been done? Because after we got done getting on the one that got on me, I dove to the side. You know, you hearing the bomb, boom, the smoke, boom. We hearing all that shit. And then when the smoke cleared, everybody on their stomach promped out. Then shot all the shit, blew up all the shit. They go to the homie that I was just with, rapping, because I just did fucking 11 months in the fucking hole. So now I'm rapping, letting him hear my shit when I just got out, like, because this is Night Yard. I ain't even supposed to be out there. So when that happened and the smoke cleared, they like, we need a gurney for this one, stat. The homie that was standing next to me, man, when he stood up, man, he had slices on his face, his neck, his arms. I mean, them Mexicans went to work on the homie. Literally. These ain't no Northerners. These Southsiders went to work on him. I mean, literally mean like the homie probably, like, I ain't even gonna say what he did. But literally, all his wounds was defensive wounds. But that was me. So therefore, just that one motherfucker in a riot damn near could have ended my career if I didn't have help. So when I say you knocked out 32 motherfuckers in a riot, I know it's not possible. And this is from an active motherfucker. I'm telling you, I wasn't just in one riot, I was in hella riots. Look at my fucking channel, Dirty Weather 916, from the very beginning, and you'll see I wasn't just a motherfucker that went in a pen and did my time and then went home. I was a motherfucker that was with all the shit. So when I tell you, like, when she want validate, okay, so hold on. Shout out to Dubs, right? Because that was me personally. I'm at a point in my life, I'm in transition to where, like, YouTube, I used to put a whole lot into it, but, you know, I gotta work now, so I gotta find balance. So I call myself kind of like paying more attention to work and not YouTube. And then, you know, YouTube got a way of pulling you back in. So shout outs to Dubs for sharing the content with me and Nate. Shout out to Hoodie from the Hood for mentioning